Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to take a look at Millions on Mars, how to find good price land. Let's take a look. All right, so you want to find some land. You need some land. Land is really nice in this game. Now, there's two types of lands. So there are Gen 1 lands and Gen 2 lands. Now, Gen 1 lands were made in 2021, Gen 2 in 2022. Gen 1 lands are bigger and they generally cost more. Now, let's take a look at some of these prices. Last video, I recommended if you're going to start and if you can afford it, the 100 Gen 1 is pretty good. So let's take a look. Let's see if I was right. So let's start with deeds. All you do is go to On Mars, on Atomic Hub, land deeds, and here you have commons. Common is 50 for Gen 2. 100 for Gen 1. Now the Gen 1 land deed, the graphic on the image just looks better. So if you want to know which one's a Gen 1, Gen 2, the NFT looks different. I'd say the Gen 1s look better as far as like the graphic goes and overall image quality. The Gen 2 will actually say Gen 2 right underneath the name, common land deed, Gen 2. So the Gen 1 with 100 space is $45, and the Gen 2 with only 50 spaces is $37. So to me, if the budget allows, the 45 for 100 is a lot better than 50 for 37. So you just have to look for deals like this and see what works for you. Let's see, back to the cheat sheet. This is a Gen 2 for 60. So I'd see a Gen 2 for $60 costs more than a Gen 1 common. So should you buy a Gen 2 uncommon? No, not for that price, because you can get a Gen 1 for 45. The uncommon Gen 1 is 175, and for here and here it's $90, $91. So for 175 space, the uncommon Gen 1 with is $91, or you can buy two Gen 1 common lands, which will have 100 space each, giving you 200 total. It's going to be the same $90. So you have to look at lands and think of what's the best bang for your buck. It's not always going to be pretty straightforward, but just kind of do the numbers in your head. Obviously, consider your budget. Will the Gen 1 common be the best bang for your buck all the time? Maybe. Or sometimes maybe you're on a place where you don't have a lot of space. Like here, I want to keep my lands as close to me as possible, and I'm going to want to spread out. Thankfully, there's a lot of room on the map that I'm on. But maybe you're not so lucky. Maybe you're on a different sector. Let's see, we'll just pick one. Or maybe you're on a place like this where there isn't any room. So you're going to want a bigger land. Like if there's a spot available and you want to keep your lands together, then yeah, maybe building or having a land deed that's, 250 in space, 325. If you're after density, and if that matters to you, keeping everything close and together. Oh, wow, this map is full. Regardless, if you're looking to pick out a land, just run the numbers in your head. Consider the space, consider the price that you're getting for that space. So let's take a look at a epic with 200 space. All right, so an epic for 200 space is 175. That's quite a bit, considering, you can get two Gen 1 commons with 100 space. But again, if you're after density, then yeah, maybe an epic. So for the most part, the common Gen 1 seems to be the most bang for your buck. You got these epics here for 175. You get 200 space, and like I keep saying, you can get the common Gen 1 for $45 right now. I don't really know how many of these are left. At the moment, they're available. So if you're looking for land and you want the most bang for your buck, most likely the common Gen 1 will be that. If you're on more of a strict budget, you want to save a few bucks, then getting the Gen 2 with 50 space will do. Yeah, that's it for this video. That's it.